Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Claude and Friends, and I've got a very special guest, my special mate, Lee Gunner from Spain. How are you, Lee?
I'm very well, Claude. Evening, everyone. Hope everyone's having a wonderful Monday. Monday's not the best day of the week, is it? But hopefully everyone's had a good day. And yeah, hopefully it's kick-started your week.
Yeah, well, after yesterday, maybe Monday's not too bad. I mean, it's 90 minutes. I'll never get back again. Let's put it that way. Not the greatest of games, Lee. Let's have a look at the game yesterday. Mikel Arteta made a few changes from the Bournemouth game, which I was a bit surprised, really, because I thought he broke the partnership up of Martinelli and Saka. I thought that was a bit, I don't know why he done that. I think we should have kept it like that. Possibly put Aubameyang down the middle and rested maybe Lacazette because he's short on confidence. What's your feelings? Do you feel the team selection was wrong yesterday?
Oh, mate. Do you know what was funny, Claude, right? Is I had a bit of a nightmare. Let me just plug my Mac in. I had a bit of a nightmare, right? So I bought a slow cooker last week. Yeah. So I thought, bought a slow cooker. I chopped up on the Saturday night. I chopped up loads of chicken, fried up a little bit of chicken, threw all that in there. I thought I'd do a chicken casserole, yeah? I thought because I'm going to be streaming all day, that way it saves me pissing about and messing about cooking all day, yeah? So I thought I'll stick it in the slow cooker, leave it there. That's ready to go Sunday, right? Get up, have a bit of breakfast, set up the streams, and then I've got that for half time and that for full time, right? So anyway, sat there. This is jokes. I sat there. I put it on slow, so it's 8-hour cook. Yeah. 5 hours later, I thought, yeah, I fancy a bit of chili because I'd done chili and I'd left it in the fridge. I thought, right, I'll heat the chili up. Yeah. And so I unplugged the slow cooker, put the microwave in. I forgot to put the slow cooker back in, right? So I'm sat there at 3:30 in the morning. I'm thinking, right, I can go to bed now. My food's done. And I realised I hadn't put it back on. So I was like, right, what do I do? So I whacked it on high for an hour, went to bed at 4:30. Got back up, 9 o'clock, stuck it back on slow for a few hours. Yeah, sat here, set all the streams up, set everything up ready to go. And I thought, right, let me just go and sit on my bed, just lay on the bed, go on social media. Yeah, I'd set up the starting 11 reaction stream for an hour before kickoff, right? Next thing, I'd gone asleep for 3.5 hours. I woke up about 7 minutes after the starting 11 had come out. Everyone's waiting in the stream. Right? It's like 200 people waiting in the stream. Yeah, it cancelled the stream on Facebook. Right, so I was sat here, hair a mess, eyes puffy, looking at a tramp. Right, so I looked at the team, and I was like, "Am I seeing Mesut Ozil in the starting lineup for Burnley away?" Yeah. I was like, he's taking the mick. Yeah, and I was like, where's Torreira? Yeah, mate, what an off-key lineup. Genuinely, what an off-key lineup, mate. Yeah, why did he there's so many questions to ask, right? Aubameyang's obviously had 3 games out. He's back, he's raring to go. Lacazette has had more yellow cards in away games in the last 12 months than he's had goals. So why is he starting? He's not scored a goal since the 5th of December, full stop. Yeah, that was before Arteta was here. I think it was before Arteta was here. Then you've got Mesut Ozil, who's had 1 shot on target all season, not done anything goals and assists wise. Why is he starting? So you're like, okay, I'm not going to pick players based on names. I'm going to pick everyone's going to get a clean slate. So I looked at that and I was like, well, hang on, Joe Willock done really well the other night against Bournemouth. He done really well. Yeah. Yes, his passing range ain't great. Yes, he holds onto the ball too long. But why didn't he get a go? Then I'm looking at it thinking, why didn't Aubameyang start up front? Then I'm looking through the rest of the team and I'm like, rah, we've put Martinelli on the right. All of his good work this season has come from up front or on the left. And you've broken that with Saka now, and they've got a little thing going on down there. And now you've switched him out to the right, and you've put the right winger that we paid 72 million quid for on the bench. Yeah. Then I looked back at the rest of it. I was like, why is Torreira on the bench? Like, what's Torreira done? And then the defence, I weren't too disappointed that Mustafi started because I think he's played all right. Not that many of our fans will admit that, but he's actually played, apart from the clock up against Chelsea, I think he's played all right every time he's played. And the young goal against Vittoria, I think it was. But he's actually done all right. And he done all right in the second half against Chelsea after that cock-up. So I weren't disappointed with the back line. I thought that was cool, sweet, happy days. Midfield, we went with the 3 weakest players in our team in midfield. Guendouzi, Xhaka and Ozil. Yeah, they've got no physicality, any of them. So why did we go with them? And then the front line was just weird. Like, I understand why Pepe got dropped, because he's been crap since Man United. I get that. But then to put a striker on the right wing and a striker on the left wing to accommodate a striker who can't score was just weird. Yeah, and the longer it went on, I mean, David Luiz made a great pass to Aubameyang to go clean through on goal. I think he put his boots on the wrong feet. So I think he had his left on his right. So when he's hit it, it's spooned off over there or something. I was like, how did he miss that? And then Lacazette in the first couple of minutes put a header wide from 6 yards out. Other than that, there was another chance Aubameyang missed a sitter in the second half, or late in the first half, I think it might have been. But other than that, we created next to nothing, mate. And they had more shots than us. They could have nick it. They could have won it. They had the one off the bar. The goal line technology worked, and obviously said it weren't a goal. But as soon as Saka went off, Kenny Kem made a good point. He said to me, or he said to us, moving Xhaka to left back took away the rhythm and the fluidity in midfield. Yeah, and then they started to kick on. As soon as Saka went off, he said maybe put David Luiz out there. Yeah, and then you keep Xhaka in the middle so you can keep that balance in the midfield. Yeah, and he was doing all right, Xhaka. To be fair, he done all right at left back. But as soon as we put him at left back, they started overpowering us in midfield. And it was just, I said this on stream. I said, paint watches Arsenal dry. Yeah, because that's how boring we were. I didn't see any game plan. I didn't see any logic in the substitutions. Why was Lacazette on for 87 minutes? Why did Joe Willock only come on with 25 minutes? And, Guendouzi, Jerome says Guendouzi was pony. He started off well, but then he faded massively and he was a liability second half. And there was just too many questions that came out of that game for me. It was like, the very first interview Arteta done, he said that everyone gets a clean slate and he's not just going to pick players based on names. Well, if that's the case, them two, Ozil and Lacazette, shouldn't start against Newcastle. But how many people think that's going to happen? Because them two are definitely starting against Newcastle. So if I can suss him out after 6-7 games, Sean Dyche can. So can every other manager. Because if they know that Ozil and Lacazette are starting regardless, there's 2 weak points in our team right now. So I don't want to bash him up. But at the same time, 1 win in 7 is not great, is it? And we've had 20 shots on target in them 7 games. That's worse than we've had in a long, long time. So yeah, I wasn't disappointed. I was disappointed we drew. It was the way we drew. At least have a go.
Yeah, I got what I will say, and I do understand. Well, I was very pissed off about it too. But someone said another good point on the coach. Maybe I don't know if this could be relevant, but they said that maybe he's doing it. He wants to keep. He's picking certain players because he wants to keep the dressing room happy. He doesn't want any discontent in the dressing room. Maybe that's what he's doing until the summer, and then maybe then is when he will start acting on things. I don't know. That could be. But
Claude, if you do that, by the time you've got to the summer, the ones that you keep now know that you ain't got no control. And then if you start changing things and start becoming a disciplinarian, all of a sudden they'll go very against you like they did with Emery. Because if you're just going to let them basically do what they want for now, and then summer you get a little bit of a clear out, and then you want to go hard on them again, like out of nowhere. Players are wimps, mate. They're all prima donnas. At the end of the day, I just want him to play players in their right positions and play the best players in that position. Yeah. So, for example, if Ozil had done well in them 7 games, or Lacazette had done well in them 7 games, cool, play him again. They've not done it for 7 games. So why are they still starting? What's Joe Willock must sit there after he played really well. He must have sat there and thought, Joe Willock, what have I done to get dropped? I played all right against Bournemouth. Do you know what I mean? I just don't get it, mate. I don't get it.
Sorry about all the. There's something wrong with the thing tonight. I don't know what's going wrong. It's all cutting out. I don't know if it's.
And it's just me. Happy days. And it was just me. And yeah, you see you, mate. Yeah, in the bottom of this chat. Don't worry, bro. As soon as he comes back, you're blocked. You better go and set up another account. Yeah, trust me, mate. You must be some sad little prick. I swear to God, you people have got time, you know. Nothing better to do. Good luck at school tomorrow, mate. Anyway, I don't know where Claude's gone. I'm now sat on Claude's channel on my ones, so we can do whatever we want right now. So let's read some of your comments. I'm very good, Alex. I'm very good, mate. I'm very, very good. Very good, mate. Life's good. Chilling by the pool today. 22 degrees. Just set up my website. That's complete. We're moving on, mate. Life's really good right now. Lee's running Claude's show. I am at the moment. Claude's disappeared. I don't even know where he's gone. He must have lagged out. So yeah, he must have lagged out. So let's put that in there. Happy days. Can you not afford to go to games? Yeah, I definitely can't afford to go to games, mate. Definitely can't afford to go to games. Yeah, absolutely skint, mate. State of these people in the chat. I swear, you lot are dickheads. You must be about 14, some of you. Why are you even on it? Profiting off of Claude's channel. I love it, Abdi. It was time for Claude to go. He has gone. He's gone. He's disappeared, man. I don't know where he's gone, but I'm still on his channel, so that's all good right now. I love how so many people have set up accounts in my name. I'm genuinely honoured, babes. Genuinely am. You keep thinking I'm skin. You just keep thinking I'm skin. You just keep thinking I've got nothing going in my life. It's all good. It's really, really good right now. I'm just going to sit here and sip my rum and coke because this is how we do. Ilias, my day's been fantastic, mate. I woke up about 11 o'clock. Had a bit of breakfast, a little bit of scrambled egg on toast, jumped in the shower, went to the shop, got some milk, and then went and sat by the swimming pool in 22 degrees today, man, getting my tan on. I then came back in, did my stream, launched my website for the clothing brand, which is going really well, by the way, because apparently nobody was going to buy it, but people are buying it. Go and check my last stream if you don't believe me. Somebody super chatted me to tell me they're buying it. Claude, there's a lot of dickheads in your chat, mate. Make me a moderator of your channel so I can just mute them all and kick them all out. He's froze again. I don't know what's going on with his internet. Maybe it's the same people on here who are on Twitter being Ozil lovers. 100%. 100%. They are literally 13-year-olds. They should be in bed. Congrats on the clothing line. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. This took a lot of effort, a lot of time, and a lot of headache. But listen, it's all going well right now. The channel memberships are up and running. The clothing brand's out there. The channel had over 1 million views again last month. So yeah, keep hating to all the people in the chat hating. What's the worst game you've been to other than Swansea? Yeah, that game, man. I swear to God, that game is just unbelievable. But worst game other than that was probably up at Anfield a couple of seasons ago when we got slapped 4-1. Or was it 4-0? I can't even remember. Was it 4-1 or 4-0? I think it was 4-0. But yeah, that was a few seasons ago, man. And I think that was Oxlade-Chamberlain's last game for Arsenal before he signed for Liverpool. Nobody cares about the memberships. Oh, okay, mate. Only the people that are signed up then, yeah? Is there a link to your channel? Just type my name in on YouTube, mate. Why did you block me? You know exactly why I blocked you, Mikhail, yeah? You know exactly why. Yeah, you come in my chat, right, kissing my ass, and then you go on other people's streams and slag me off. Yeah? I ain't about this two-faced life, mate. Say what you think, innit? Love you, Lee. Thank you very much. That's the kind of content we're looking for, baby. Lee, they love you. They follow you wherever they go. Exactly, Shane. Exactly. This is what makes me laugh, mate, yeah? Like, seriously, bruv, yeah? Like, you've got to be a right weirdo to sit there and go, oh, I hate him, so let me set up an account in his name, and then I'll go and watch what he's doing, which is therefore helping him profit, because I'll get an advert before I click on his video. Yeah, and then I'll sit there and spam his chat until he notices me and then blocks me. Then I'll go and do it all over again and help him profit even more. Some walk mentality. Keep hating, man. You're getting me paid. Have you thought about doing a YouTube training program? No, but now you mention it, mate. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. That is not a bad idea. Evening to you, Daniel, the blind Gooner. Big up the blind Gooner. I hope you're good. Go and check out his channel if you're not already. You have more work rate than Liverpool. Yeah, man. I've got that Kante work rate, baby. Lee, the red sweater looks warm and cozy. Good for the long winters supporting Arsenal. Well, yeah, but I'll be honest with you, right? As it stands at the moment, what's the weather over here right now? It's been really nice today, man. It's currently 16 degrees. Tomorrow it's going to be 20 degrees, sorry. But yeah, evening time, as soon as the sun drops, it gets a bit chilly. But yeah, daytime, man, shorts all day. Shorts, t-shirt off, sit by the pool. Loving life, man. Where's that comment gone? Keep up the good work. Thank you, EBS. We're liking that, man. We like the good comments. Lee can't stand criticism. There's criticism, and then there's just acting like a complete fucking bellend. You're all right, but everyone else in this chat that wants to sit there chatting absolute bollocks. Does it make you feel better to call me a scrawny little rat? Has that boosted your life? Because I'm going to be sleeping real well tonight, and I'm going to get up tomorrow whilst you're at school, my friend, probably on your lunch break, eating your spam sandwiches, and I'm going to be sunning myself by the pool with a rum and coke. So yeah, enjoy school tomorrow. I like your laugh. So does the missus, the one that apparently ran off and left me. What do you think of Tottenham's Steven Bergwijn? Says room 1170. Well, he scored in his debut. It was a decent goal as well, but good player, man. Got him pretty cheap as well. Got him pretty cheap. Claude needs some moderators. Yeah, don't worry, man. I'll text him and tell him to make me mod. And then you see all these little mugs in this chat. They can all go and set up another account. You're only mouthy because you're pissed again. I'm going to stop reading your comments because, listen, mate, you must be my #1 fan. Look at this guy. I ain't even reading your comment out. Man, seriously, I swear, exact DJ Crane, man. I swear down, yeah, all these little mugs are blocked on my channel, yeah. Claude don't know how to block them. So when I get off of this, because I don't even know if I can end this. Can I end this? I'm not so sure. But I'm going to become a moderator on this channel, and even when I'm not on the channel, I'm literally Blocky Balboa, bruv. Why is summer training? Why, Lee? Why summer training is not better than training at home? What do you mean? What you mean? They're going to Dubai? This chat is toxic, mate. It's because it's infested with little 14-year-olds that think they're bad. Yeah, that have never been to a football match in their life. That just can't stand seeing people doing well because their low self-esteem and their issues in their life means that they get bullied every day. So the only way that they see fit is to go and spam somebody's chat and just come out with the most toxic and abusive shit because it gives them like an injection. It's like a junkie when he gets high. Yeah. So they think that it's going to make them better by chatting bollocks. Bruv, I don't care. I genuinely don't care. I sold door-to-door sales for double glazing for 21 years. Do you think telling me that I touch kids and I do this and that is going to offend me? Boy, you best believe you're on a fucking different planet to me. Claude, you're
Sorry.
back.
Sorry,
Claude.
buddy. Lee, I'm having a lot of problems tonight, man. I don't know what's
Claude,
happening.
make me a moderator on your channel, yeah?
Oh, sorry, mate. Yeah, I need to. Yeah, sorry. I've been giving you a lot of abuse. Sorry, mate.
I don't care about abuse. I just want to block them all because they're bellends. So what I'm going to do, get your iPhone. Claude, get your iPhone. Claude, I'll talk you through how to do it. Get your iPhone out. Go onto YouTube, onto your channel, and go to your live stream as you on your iPhone right now on your channel. Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm going to put a comment in the chat. You then hold it down, and it comes up with a list of options. Scroll down and press make this channel person a moderator.
Oh, I can do it on here, can't I?
Nah, you can't do it on here.
Oh, right.
Actually, you might be able to. Hang on. Yeah, you might be able to. Yeah. Hang on. I'm just going to type your name in. Yeah. Right. So there we go. 2 down from Daniel's super chat. Yeah. Go to it. Click on it. Make moderator. Yeah. Watch how quick these people fuck off.
I can't see a super chat on here.
Scroll. Go to live comments.
Hold on a minute. Let's have a look. Yeah.
Well, at least they had their fun for 20 minutes. Come on. They had their fun for 20 minutes. Hey, Footy Freddy, it's not about being a snowflake, mate. It's about learning a bit of fucking respect. Telling me I touch kids, yeah? You got to have some sick, disgusting warped brain, my friend, yeah? My daughter's got more brain cells than half of these people in the chat, and she's 10.
No, I think something's wrong with my thing tonight. Listen,
yeah, Claude, Claude, go on your phone. Go on your phone.
Yeah,
go on your channel, yeah? Type in on YouTube. Go to YouTube app. Just type in on YouTube your name. Yeah, Claude TV. Go onto your live stream. So it say you're live. Go onto your live stream.
Right, hold on a minute. If I go to channel now on YouTube, yeah.
Yeah, just go onto your channel on YouTube and it'll say you're live. Yeah. Turn the volume down.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, and then I'll put a comment in there. Hold down on my comment. Yeah, and it'll say make me. I'll have a list of options, and it'll say make moderator. Lundberg Camp. Lee's such a mug. Oh, you're just salty, babes, because you're blocked from my channel for being a bellend.
Right, wait, you're going to write it down? You're going to put it down?
Yeah, go on. Right, so I'm just typing in now, yeah? Hold down on my comment. Hold down on it, and it'll come up with 5 options. Go down to make moderator, click on it. Yeah, and watch how quick I clean this chat room up.
It's not coming up.
Go on comments. Hold down on my comments where my logo is.
It's not coming up.
Hold down on it.
It's not coming up, Lee.
My channel. Right, go on. I'll put another comment in. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think because it's behind on here, isn't it? So
no. Go to the comments. Go to live chat. You're on the live chat.
I'm in on live chat now.
Right, so you're on live chat. So my comment. Yeah. You can see my comment now, right at the bottom with LG next to it, yeah? Right, so then get your finger and scroll down. So it stops the chat flying at 100 miles an hour, yeah? Then just hold your finger down on my comment, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, and it'll come up with a list of options, and it'll say make moderator.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, make moderator. Unlucky people, you had your moments. Ta-ta! Keep hating, bitches. Unlucky.
All right, got it. Done it.
You done it, yeah? Sweet. Let's kick back. Go on then, Claude. Carry on, mate.
Sorry about all that, everyone. I don't know what's happening with my internet tonight. It's just, it went off. Did it still carry on then? You could still carry on, Lee?
Yeah, I'm still in there on my ones. I couldn't end it, so I just carried on and just ripped all these dickheads in the chat.
All right.
I'm now going to kick them all out. I'm not going to kick them out. They can still watch it, but I'm just going to block them from commenting.
Yeah, here we go again. Here we go again.
Go on, mate. Go on. What was you saying, Claude? Go on, mate. Oh, well, it's just me on my ones then. So, right, you're gone. Unlucky. We're just sitting doing a live stream of me blocking all these dickheads. Let's keep going. There we go. There he is. There he is. Gone. Gone. Blocky Balboa is in full effect tonight. Haters gonna hate. Exactly. Slit, slat, slit, slat. Big up yourself. Got him. I swear they've got nothing better to do, and this is what makes me laugh. Listen, they don't piss me off. They don't affect my life one bit. Yeah, I couldn't care less. At the end of the day, don't come sitting in somebody's chat when you know he doesn't know how to get rid of people and chatting absolute bollocks. Yeah, it's just disgusting. Seriously, some of you people need to sort your lives out.
Yeah, sorry about that, Lee. I think what I've done now. I've been able to get onto my own data. That's probably be better off than the
yeah.
shit
Go on, mate. Yeah, go on. No, it's cool, man. Yeah, going, mate. We'll get back to what we were doing anyway.
I've never had that problem before in here, but it seems to like it's a bit of a problem.
Your internet's worse than mine, and I'm on some pikey Wi-Fi.
No, but when I'm on my own thing, my own data, that's all right. Then there's no problem. But when I'm using some. Anyway, I should have switched that over. Anyway, what was I talking about? I was talking about the game.
I've done the bit about the game.
Right.
Now, go on, mate.
Moving on, right? I mean, let's move on. There's a thing from Southampton now about Cedric Soares. They're saying that they were surprised because his opponent's got ligament damage. Well, it doesn't surprise me. We more buy players with half a leg off. We would, but I mean, they were surprised. They thought that a lower league team would have been more going for him than what we are. And then they're saying his recovery is not going to be very quick. I don't understand this. This is worrying for me. What do you make of it, Lee? I mean, it's a worrying thing for me. I mean, I put it on Twitter today, and a few have agreed with me. How do you see it?
Do you know what the mad thing is, right? Is I'm actually happy that we signed him. Yeah, not many people are happy that we've signed him, which is kind of weird because he's actually a decent right back. Yeah, and I just think like, you know, like I know he's injured, but the guy's won the Euros. He's played over 100 times in the Premier League. Yeah, and yeah. So what? He's injured. He's going to miss 4 games. Who cares? You know. So I don't really understand like why this has come out there because they're making out of Southampton. And this is an article from David Ornstein, by the way. So how legit it is, who knows? But the way I look at it is like, who cares what they think? Yeah, genuinely, who cares? They're just salty because he's run his contract down and he's going to leave for nothing. They expected him to either go and do a free deal somewhere else, or they expected him to go out on loan, right, to a lower league team or to a team abroad. Yeah, they didn't expect him to go to a team that are bigger than Southampton. They didn't expect that. So I think they're just being a bit salty. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I think it's kind of funny. Let him crack on, man. Like, I hope he scores the winner against them.
So you think it's that? Yeah, you don't think there's anything. You don't think there's anything genuinely wrong with the player, no?
No. Listen, he's done his ligaments, which means he's out for a little while, yeah. But I think he'll be all right. And listen, he can defend, he can cross a ball, yeah, he can score a free kick. So I think he'll be all right. I think he'll do all right. How many games he gets, who knows? But listen, Bellerin's done all right for the last 3 games. So does that mean that Bellerin's going to keep going for the next 3 or the 3 after that? Obviously, off of the back of a long, lengthy layoff. You know, you just got to be careful sometimes that they don't fucking go back into, into recovery mode, like, and do another injury. Because when you come back from an injury, it's very easy to do an injury of a different muscle or a different, you know, you might lunge for a tackle differently. You might not go full pelt, which means you fall differently. So we've got to be careful with Bellerin. If we want Bellerin to stay, then we've got to be stay fit. Then we've got to be careful and maybe manage his games for the rest of the season.
Okay, but Daniel, I hope you're all right, Daniel. I thought I would have invited you on as well, but I thought you was already on your way on your holidays, mate. So hope you're well. He's got Ozil. It's time to go. Yes,
time to go. Yeah, it was time to go for you a couple of times with your dead internet.
Well, we might. Yeah, exactly. It's not been a good night tonight for that. No, I thought first 15 minutes he was doing all right, but then once Burnley changed their way of playing, I think he did drift out the game. I'll say this about Ozil. I've been over the years. I think he's been a good player. He's been a good player, but I think I'm watching him lately, and I said this to Kenny earlier. I said when I was talking to him, he's not doing what he's actually best at, and that is putting whatever you thought of Ozil. He had that killer pass, didn't he, into the box. He's not doing that anymore. All I'm seeing is little balls, little flicks, little passes to the side, but nothing. There's no invention coming.
Exactly, he doesn't create anything. People said to me yesterday, he created 4 chances or 3 chances. Yeah, one of them was a fucking corner that he whipped into the box, and we had a header off of it. That's a created chance. Yeah, come on, man. Is that how bad it's got? Yeah, is that how bad it's got? Big up Alexander Gomez. Claude, I'm coming to London in March. Let's have a drink at your favourite pub. Haven't been inside a pub for over 20 years. He's coming from the US. Are you coming to watch the West Ham game?
Right. Oh, that's good. Thank you, Alexander. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, have a good holiday, Daniel, and great. You're right. I think it is the end for Ozil. I think it will be in August. But there are people on Twitter that thought it was a bit harsh to blame him on yesterday. Actually, saying that he had a great game.
What did you think? What did you think to his performance yesterday?
I thought it was awful. And that's why Arteta took him off in the end. You know what I mean? So yeah, I thought it was awful. I think that's what I'm saying. He's not doing what. One thing you will say. I know he doesn't chase back. He doesn't do. But one thing I know with Mesut Ozil, what he's good at is putting that final ball through, creating the opportunity. Right? He's not even doing that. He's playing. How can I say? It's like he's playing a bit safe to me now. He's like putting his little passes, little 5-yard passes, so it makes his.
Yeah, but that's the thing. His pass accuracy looks like it's amazing, doesn't it? Wait, when we played Chelsea,
it looks like Chelsea,
he did a ball. When we played Chelsea, I think it was. No, it was Sheffield United. He had the ball with his back to their goal, down the left wing. Yeah. He was 20 yards away from goal. He hoofed it 70 yards back to the keeper. Yeah. Sorry, mate. He's not good enough anymore. No.
I still think Mikel is going to keep him till the end, and I think I was surprised that he turned down that offer. Apparently, Ozil was open to go. Was it where was it now? I forgot where it was now, but he was open to go. There was an offer made for him. That's it. There was an offer made for him, and then he just he said no. Arteta actually turned it down. So I don't know what's going on there. But anyway, this Ian Wright thing, I didn't see the article. Can you explain what? Because you put it up on WhatsApp today, but I've not actually read the article. What's the actual article about?
Ian Wright with his muggy comments. Do you remember when he called a banner a muggy banner? And then he sits there on national TV. Yeah. Sits there on national TV. Let me get it up and I'll read it out, yeah? Let me get it up. Ian Wright.
Was that on Match of the Day last night? Because all right.
Basically, what he's basically said is he's got doubts over Arteta's future at the club because he doesn't think that he will be backed financially to do what's required.
Right.
The title was misleading. The headline was misleading, yeah, right. But at the same time, this is a guy who was singing for him for 2 years to get the job, right? And I just sit there and I just think like some of the stuff, right? I don't listen to him anymore. He was my idol as a kid. I cannot stand listening to that guy. Yeah, but guess what? I don't sit there spamming his Twitter account. Like, oh, by the way, I've cleaned your chat room up now. Everyone's gone. But yeah, he's basically saying that he don't think Arteta will get the support and the backing from the board. Well, I disagree. I said this on my stream earlier, right? Liverpool in the last 5 years, gross, not net, gross, have spent £27 million more than us, right? 27 million. So add another Lucas Torreira to Arsenal Football Club, and that is the difference in the last 5 years between Liverpool and us. So I disagree. Yeah, I think that we've got a massive summer coming up. We need to either strap Aubameyang up or sell him because he's down to 1 year by the summer. Lacazette are going to 2 years in the summer. David Luiz, Socrates, Mustafi are into the final year come the summer. Mesut Ozil final year come the summer. So there's 5 players straight away, 6 players straight away that we need to go, right, you either stay in or we're selling you. Yeah, and that needs to be done before we even go and attempt to go and buy anything. Yeah, that's a bigger issue than him getting backed.
Yeah, so, that is a point. But what I will say, he does need the backing as well. I mean, he can't do it without proper signings. I don't think we should be giving him. Yeah, 1 minute. This is 1 minute. What is this coming up? I better read this. And thank you very much for the donations. I hope I haven't read your name wrong. Savian Mohammed. Yeah, Savian Mohammed. I hope Ozil can't seem to do anything anymore, he says. So thank you for that. Yeah, as we've touched on, yeah, he's not doing what he's, as Lee and me, I think we agree on. He's not putting that killer pass that what we all know him for doing. And I think maybe it's time now either Ceballos or Willock now step up into that position. I think Lee will agree with me on that one, don't you, Lee?
100%, mate. This is what I was saying before you lagged out, yeah? Joe Willock played really well against Bournemouth, like really well against Bournemouth. He was involved in the 2 goals. He was high energy. He ran into the box. He dribbled around 3-4 players in the box in the first half. And I was sat there and I was just thinking, like, if you're Joe Willock and you've played really well in the previous game, you're thinking, I'm in contention for Burnley away now after my performance. You then see the team be announced, like you get told the night before, whichever way they do it. And he sits there and he sees a guy who's not done nothing for 7 games get ahead of him again. If I was Joe Willock, I'd be knocking on Arteta's door saying, what have I done wrong? Why are you picking him over me? What has he done to warrant a start in midfield when I played better than him in the game against Bournemouth than he's played in the last 7 games? And if I was Joe Willock, right, this is going to sound out there, but if I was Joe Willock, right, Joe Willock, the first 3 games of the season under Emery was fantastic. Then he got dropped. Then he's been shit whenever he's played. He played really well the other night, yeah? But it doesn't seem to matter what Ozil does. He's going to get that start. If I was Joe Willock at the end of the season, I'd say to Arteta, is that going to be the case again next season? Because if it is, I'm gone. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what he does. If Ozil is going to be that guy, then Joe Willock might as well leave. Because it don't seem to matter what he does. He ain't going to get in over a guy who's not doing anything.
Adam Campbell came up and said, would Lee like Jack Grealish to take over?
I don't rate him. I don't rate him. Do you know who I would like? Maddison. I'll take Maddison.
Oh, I love Maddison. I do love Maddison, yeah. Yeah.
Maddison, definitely. Thing with Grealish is he's had a very good season, but he's a big fish in a small pond. If you put Grealish into a better team that's higher up the table, would he have that contribution to that team? He's the main man at Villa, and he thrives off of being that main man. Take him out and put him in Arsenal, put him in Tottenham, Man City, Liverpool, any other midfield. He ain't that main man. Is he going to be that good then? Do you know what I mean? There's a reason Neymar left Barcelona, because he wasn't the main man. Yeah, and a lot of people thrive off of being the main man. So he's all right. MJMC's crying into his Ozil pajamas. Stop talking about Ozil. It's getting boring. We'll leave then. Didn't ask you to exactly. Leave. If you don't like it, go. Bye, mate.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I'm not being funny. We're just having a discussion. Total Hits, we says, thank you for the donation, but you've not said that, put a message on there, mate. But thank you anyway.
Big up him, guys. Subscribe to my channel as well. Nice fella.
Who's this? Total.
Yeah, Total.
This guy that's on here.
Top man.
Oh, lovely. Yeah. Thank you very much, Total. That's very nice of you. Yeah. Another one here. DV Dallas. Thank you for the contribution again. Ozil to Bayern for Thiago. Yeah, you've got hopes, mate. Do you see that, Lee?
Ozil to Bayern. Bayern Munich. Yeah, Bayern Munich would not waste their time, money, or effort even bothering to inquire for him. But I would take Thiago. I would take Thiago.
You won't get that swap, I can assure you. Let's have a look. Dominic says, I think Laka will come good. He's just going through a bad form at the moment. Keep the faith. That's an interesting one, Lee.
Yeah, but the thing is, how long do you go until you drop him? When you've got, I'll give you an example, right? The game at the weekend, he played our two best strikers based on goals and actual output on the wing to accommodate a striker who don't score a goal. So how long do you persist with that? He hasn't scored a goal since the 5th of December. He scored 32 goals in 33 months. Giroud had a better record. Yeah, come on, let's be real. Look at Giroud's record. Look at Lacazette. And when I sat here and I said, why don't he get picked for France? Well, I can kind of see why he don't get picked for France now. Cash in on him at the end of the season, man.
Yes, you used to be a big fan of his, didn't you?
I
know what you mean.
Getting less and less each game I watch him, mate.
Yeah, I know it's sad, but I don't know what to say. Let's go for the right. I'm going to ask you to rate, and in the chat you can come in on this as well. The ratings for the players on Sunday. Start with Leno, Lee.
Hang on, let me get my stats up because I wrote them down to do it on Chig's channel. Good job I kept these. Otherwise, people in the chat would be going, but you said on your Leno 6. He actually got man of the match on Sky. He actually got man of the match. Sky gave him man of the match. I'll give him a 6. I thought he made a couple of good saves.
Not for me. My man of the match was Mustafi, but then
same. But yeah, Leno. I think Leno done all right. Listen, the thing is, people were. I see a lot of the fan cams were suggesting that like he was slowing the play down, he weren't kicking it out quick enough, etc., etc. Which fair enough. But at the same time, he didn't have a lot to do save wise. But when he did, he saved them there and comfortable saves. And his kicking weren't that bad. I don't like all this tippy tappy out the back. So when he had the opportunity, he hoofed it long. So yeah, 6.
Yeah, I'm gonna go the same as you, Lee. I thought he made some good saves, but and maybe I'm gonna go a bit further than that. I think I'm gonna give him a 7. Let's go Bellerin.
6. Started off really well. But the more the game went on, the more they targeted his side. And I don't think he did anything wrong, but I don't think he was that amazing. Going forward, he didn't do anything. It didn't overlap him on the right-hand side at all. I don't think I see him put a ball into the box. But defensively, he looked all right. Better than he has done last season, especially. But yeah, 6. Not average. He was above average, but he weren't quite a 7.
I thought that, but maybe because he's just come back from injury, we're not going to get every game. He's going to feel the effects a bit. Maybe he's not going to play great every game. I think he's been playing really well lately. But anyway, I think I'm going to go 6 as well. Let's go on to Xhaka, but he only played the first half. He got that little knock. He kept. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
But someone said they can't hear me. Xhaka is. I thought he took that little. I don't know what happened. He just stopped in the middle of the first half and then went down for a couple of minutes and then he continued and then he come off at half time. I don't know what the injury is, but I thought he done all right. He done okay. I'm gonna give it because I'm gonna give him a 6 because he only played for one half.
Yeah, same, exactly the same. I thought if he had carried on for the whole game, I think he would have been up in the 7s. Yeah, and potentially could have been man of the match because listen, he was whipping some great balls in that box in the first half. But then the longer the game went on, I just feel like they pushed up a little bit, like towards the end of the first half, but it's credit to him that they were more going down Bellerin's side than going down his side. So yeah, I'll give him a 6. I think 6 is fair.
Yeah, so we'll go to the centre half. So I'm going to start with Mustafi. I thought Mustafi. I think that's the best game I've seen him play for Arsenal. I thought he had a really good game. I think the game that the players he was up against also suited him more than anything, and I thought he had a really good game. And I'm going to say excellent. I'm going to give him a 9.
Wow, what Mustafi 9?
Yeah.
Wow, I'm not as hype on the scoring. I gave him an 8, but I do agree. I think he was man of the match, mate. I thought he was quality, and I was shocked to see. Well, I wasn't shocked to see him in the starting 11. I did think that he would go with Socrates, but he handled Chris Wood very well, mate, and Jay Rodriguez. They didn't really, apart from the chance where Rodriguez hit the bar. Other than that, they didn't have a great deal, did they? So I'll give him an 8.
I thought Luiz was good as well alongside him. I'm going to give him an 8.
I'm going to go 7. He put that nice ball into Aubameyang. He did all right. Like I said, him and Mustafi marshalled that back line pretty well. So yeah, I'll go 7.
Midfield, I thought Xhaka. I thought first half, I thought he was okay. I thought he was doing well. And then because he changed positions and weren't so. Of course, it wasn't his knees' fault. He had to play at left back. He's not going to be a left back. He's not a left back, is he? But
no.
I'm going to give him. I'm going to give him a 6. I thought the first half though he was excellent. I thought he was all right first half.
Xhaka, I'll go 7. I'll go 7. I think Kenny made a good point when he said that as soon as we took him out the midfield and put him at left back, it just unsettled the balance. And they started getting a foothold in the game in the second half when we done that. So I thought he played all right first half. I think he done all right at left back. I'm going to go 7. And since he's come back from throwing the armband, I don't think he's been under a 7. I think he's actually been pretty good, which asks why he hasn't done that for 3 years. But there we go.
Del Boy.
Yeah, I just see that.
I'm not going to read it, Del Boy, but I know what you mean. I'm going to go on to Guendouzi. What did you think of Guendouzi performance?
I think he started off all right. He put a couple of nice balls into the box, but after 20 minutes, he was getting the run around, mate. And second half, Jesus Christ, the amount of balls he gave away in that second half just weren't good enough. Yeah, and I was shocked that he started anyway. Torreira should have started. But yeah, I don't think he was that great. And if it was me, I'd stick him in under 23s. I'd say, look, go back to under 23s for a bit, mate. Because he's played nearly 100 times for Arsenal first team already. Yeah, and that's a lot of games. And if you're doing the wrong things week in, week out, practice makes permanent. So he's doing the wrong things every week. So yeah, I'd put him in the reserves. I'm going to go with...
Having said that, yeah, I agree with you. Yesterday, I don't think he was that good yesterday, but I'll give him a 6. But
I'll go 5.
Having said all that, Lee, I mean, I thought a couple of games before he's been playing really well, but I mean, that game before he played really well. Was it Bournemouth? He had a really good game.
Yeah, Bournemouth. Yeah, game before.
Yeah. He was excellent in that game. Probably he's very young, and he's going to be inconsistent, isn't he? But anyway, it was where were we on? Sorry, Mesut Ozil. Mesut Ozil.
For all the Ozil teams in the chat, just leave. Just leave. Just leave. Mate, I don't get what he does. It's gone from, but he's the assist king. To now Kevin De Bruyne is. Yeah, but he does the pre-cum assist. But he keeps the game ticking over. And, yeah, but assists ain't that important. It's about linking the play. Oh, is that because he ain't getting any? Yeah, just face the fucking reality. The geezer is dog shit, and he is stealing a living. Neil Ashton was right. Yeah, Neil Ashton had it spot on years ago, mate. Yeah, and the amount of abuse. I hope everyone's going to go and apologise to Neil Ashton. And that was when he was on 120 grand a week. Yeah, now he's on 350. But there we go. Anyway, Ozil, because I see him make a tackle and get booked for it, and because he trotted off the pitch quicker than he run around it all game, I'm going to give him a 1. Shocking player. I've called him out for 3.5 years, mate. I've upset all of his adoring Divi fans. And, yeah, the quicker he fucks off, the better.
Our friend Toll hits where he said 0. No way. No way.
Let me just read this comment very quickly. Mark.
Yeah, sure.
Mark says, stop swearing. The kids are watching. Bruv, what time is it where you are? And apologies, mate. Right. They are watching, apologies. But yeah. What time is it where you are, man? Because it's like 11:30 where I am. It's way past the watershed. Yeah, go on, Claude.
I do apologise, but it can't be helped, especially when it's me and Leon. Come on.
And especially when it comes up with my specialist subject, Mesut Ozil.
I'm going to give Ozil a 4 because I thought first 15, 20 minutes he was okay, but after that was it. That was it. No, it was okay the first 15 minutes when we was on top in the first 15. He was all right, but after that he just drifted. I don't know what happened to him. But anyway, never mind. That's. I'm going to give him 4. I'm being kind, and it's my day. I'm being kind today. It's being kind day. Maybe it's because we've got a 2-week break from this utter crap. I'm glad we've. So let's start. Aubameyang on the left.
Aubameyang. Just going to read this out from Nisaru Diallo. I've got your name right. My 2 favourite YouTubers. Keep up the good work. Thank you, mate, for that. Appreciate that. Aubameyang. Missed an absolute sitter one-on-one. Why didn't he just open his foot up and finesse it, pass it in like Henry used to do? It was all if Henry was clean through in that instance, that would have been a little pass into the bottom corner, baby, and we would have been going 1-0 up. Instead, it looked like he put his boots on the wrong way, and it just like he was aiming over there, and it went over there. It's like, just put your boots on the wrong way. But he missed another chance in the second half. He looked like he weren't on it, mate. If I'm being honest, it didn't look right. It didn't feel right with him. Normally, is the energy. Normally, he's the one smiling. Normally, is the guy that's like running around. Look at when we played against Chelsea. Yeah, and he's running up and down and he's slide tackling and all that. Where was that yesterday? Maybe this transfer rumour about Barcelona is true. Yeah. And at the end of the day, he's got 17 months left on his contract. Maybe he does want to leave.
Yeah, maybe his head was in the new camp. I don't know. For me, he was 4 out of 10.
Give him a 3. I thought he was poor, man.
Yeah.
But listen, he's playing out of position. He shouldn't be playing there in the first place. He should be playing.
No, that's another thing I don't understand. I mean, you're going to play him down the middle. I don't know what he could have done, and I think he should have done. He could have put Martinelli on the left and played him on the right. Maybe that might have made it better. I don't know. Because Martinelli was striking up a good partnership with Xhaka, weren't he?
Exactly. And then he goes and
maybe put Aubameyang on the right. But for me, Aubameyang's got to be down the middle. But then you're disrupting Laka, and Laka has to play. I don't know, but that's how it goes. His feet were in the new camp, says Emily Gooner. Hello, Emily. How are you? I hope you're well. Where did we go? Lacazette.
Oh, you're not going Martinelli first. You're going Laka first.
I'll go. All right, let's go. Martinelli. I thought Martinelli didn't have a great game yesterday, but that's understandable. And when people boost him up and say, "Oh, he's going to be this, this, and that," sometimes you've got to, give the guy's going to have a little. He's going to have one of these games like that, like yesterday. But you couldn't fault his effort. His effort is always there, even if he's not playing well. He's always giving 100%. He was worked very hard, but it wasn't his day yesterday. How about you, Lee? What do you think on that?
I'm going to give him 5.
Yeah,
just pretty average. I don't think he was good enough, but he shouldn't be playing there in the first place. He shouldn't be playing out on the right wing in the first place.
Yeah, exactly. So that doesn't help either. So, but I hope it doesn't mean he's going to, because of that one game, he's going to be dropped in the next game. But something tells me that might happen, and I hope not, because I've seen that all happen before. Then we go to Lacazette.
Lacazette. 1.
Lacazette.
Man scoring more off the pitch than he is on the pitch. More bookings in the last 12 months away from home than goals. Hasn't scored a goal since December the 5th. Only ever scored 14 league goals, 13 the following season, 5 this season. And the way our fans go on is like he's like Lionel Messi all over again. Sorry. Somebody's just put in the chat, where's that gone? Laka was jogging off. Exactly, jogged off. Why didn't he sprint off? Yeah, 1. Not good enough. But start against Newcastle. So it doesn't matter how crap he plays, he would always start a game. And that, my friends, is not acceptable.
Yeah, Gooner Eagle Eye was in the chat, but I missed his comment. I missed it, and I can't get it back up. But
that's all right, I've got the comments on lock, mate. Don't worry about that. I've cleaned up the chat room. All the dickheads that started at the beginning are all gone.
I missed his comment, but he said something about Smith, and I couldn't get.
No, he was just talking to the chat. He's just chatting, man.
Right.
People, that's all.
Gooner Eagle Eye in the building, and lovely guy. I love. Although I've never met him for a drink or anything like that. So
you need to
make that happen. He does drink. Then he's not one of these that don't drink, is he?
No, he drinks.
Right. So the subs. Who came on for Herrera? How do you feel he played, Lee?
6.
Yeah, 6. Yeah.
I thought he'd done all right. As soon as he got booked, though, that was pretty much the end of his game, really, isn't it?
Yeah. My guy, says Gooner Eagle Eye. My guys. That's very nice. Thank you very much.
But yeah, 6 for Herrera, man. I thought he'd done all right.
Yeah, I thought I'm going to give him a 6. Who else come on? I'm trying to
Joe Willock.
Joe Willock, yeah. Things seemed to. We had more of a grip when he came on.
He should have started.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why he didn't start. I thought he'd done all right. I thought I'm going to give him because he only played a few minutes. I'm going to give him a 6. Yeah. Done okay.
Yeah, I thought Eddie and Nketiah came on for 3 minutes, so I didn't bother marking him. Yeah, I didn't bother with Eddie.
I've missed that comment from Alexander now. I think is it Alexander? Oh no, hold on.
Don't worry, man. I've got your chat room on lock, mate. It's sorted. It's cool. It's all good, man. I've got your chat room.
I missed a super chat from someone, but
don't worry, I've got it, man. Chill. Alexander Gomez says Lee's extremely protective of Claude, and rightly so. Exactly. The thing is, right? People that started watching this chat, watching this at the beginning, would have seen enough idiots in this chat, yeah. And obviously Claude was lagging out quite a few times and left, and it was just me on Claude's channel. Yeah. Obviously Claude don't know how to make people a moderator. Yeah. Now look how clean the chat is now, man. There's no idiots in the chat anymore. There was dickheads in the chat for about 20 minutes straight. Yeah. They've all gone to bed. They've done their homework and they've gone to bed now. Yeah, with a smacked bottom. But yeah, thank you for that, mate. Appreciate it. But,
well, yeah, thank you for the also for the super chat there. Thank you very much, mate, and thanks for the comments. What did we have? We done them all now?
We've done them all. Now we just need to do Arteta.
Oh yeah, let's get Mikel Arteta. Not a good day at the office, I'm afraid. For me, I'm going to say 3 out of 10 for the yesterday. I'm sorry, team selection wrong, but I'm not gonna go too bad on him. I'm just going to say on the day he got it wrong. I think he got the team selection wrong. A lot of work to do. He's got a big job on his hand, and I think the summer's going to be very telling for him. But after the summer and everything, he's got. After the summer's over and he's made his signings on who's coming out, and if the results do not start to change, then he has to be accountable. But at the moment, I can't make him accountable because he's only been here. How long? 7 or 8 games, Lee?
1/5 of a season.
Yeah.
So working on that basis, if we do exactly the same, 1 win in 7 times that by 5, would be 5 wins in 35.
Yeah, I get that, but it's very. He has also come into what was an almighty mess.
See, we have this row all the time, though, mate. Yeah, right. You say it was an almighty mess. Jose, I'm going to use this as an example. Jose, when he got the job at Tottenham, they were 14th, 4 points behind us. We were 5th. Yeah. When he got sacked, where were we in the league and how far off a 4th were we? Yeah. Because let's be real here.
Yeah, you've got a point.
You can say it's an almighty mess. This is the team that got to the Europa League final. This is the team that finished 5th after cocking up 4th and should have finished 4th at a canter. Yeah, this is the team that has the most expensive front 4 in the Premier League. Pepe, Aubameyang, Laka, and Abba. There ain't another front 4 in the league that's expensive as them 4. So people can sit there and say he's coming to a mess, and I get it, but he's not helping the mess by playing our best striker on the left wing, our second best striker on the right wing, and a donkey up front who can't score, and a geezer who's been finished. I'll give you this example. 9 years ago at Real Madrid, Jose Mourinho used to sub Mesut Ozil after 60 minutes. So why is it 9 years later, he starts every single week and plays for more than 60 minutes, sometimes 90 minutes, in a more competitive league? How is that even a thing? Jose could see he was fucking finished after 60 minutes 9 years ago. Yeah?
Yeah, I can't argue with that. But I can't argue. I think and
the thing is as well, Claude.
What you've got to look at, though, what you've got to look at, Lee, also is that Mourinho's walked into, and I'm not being funny. Spurs have. I hate to say this, and I hate saying it, but Spurs have got better quality of players as well, haven't they? Come on,
their best player or best goal scorer ain't fit. He's out the squad. Yeah, they beat Man City yesterday. Whether they beat them fair and square or not is irrelevant. People going, oh, they were lucky. Well, their new signing that they actually went and spent money on. Yeah, they didn't loan him. They actually brought him. Scored a great goal on his debut. Yeah, and then Son, who our fans just sit and laugh at and go, oh, he cries all the time. Oh, he cries. He cried because he got a red card. Yeah, he's better than most of our players. Because for me, I think he's their best player, Son. Yeah,
quality.
Yeah, quality footballer. What can do with a left winger like that? Yeah,
and look at the new signing as well. He's already cracking on, isn't he? And what do we get? We get loan signings, and they've got a new stadium, and they've bought a bloody player. That's
the thing, Claude, right? A lot of our fan base, they sit here and they just want to mock everything and laugh at everybody and do this and do that, right? I remember everyone sitting there going, "Oh yeah, but when they move into that big shiny stadium, they ain't going to spend any money. They did 60 million on Ndombele. They've done 27 on Lo Celso. They've done 27 on Bergwijn. They will get top 4. I said it the day he signed as manager there. Yeah, Chelsea's next 2 games are Man United and Tottenham. If they lose both of them and Chelsea and Tottenham win both their games, they're literally in 4th or right behind 4th by a point or whatever. Yeah, they will get 4th this season. And all of our fans that sat there and said Jose's washed up are going to look like idiots. Ancelotti was apparently washed up. How comes he's above us with Everton with Calvert fucking Lewin up front then? Yeah, because
Yeah.
apparently Aubameyang's world class. Apparently Laka and Ozil are world class. Apparently Xhaka's the best thing since sliced bread. Apparently we've got the best fucking goalkeeper in the world. With all these world class players, how comes Ancelotti with Alex Iwobi, Theo Walcott, and Calvert-Lewin are 2 points ahead of us? Can somebody explain that? Apparently Ancelotti's washed up.
Yeah, he's got to put. Thank you for the super chat, Chadwick. I hope you're well, mate.
Any of you know a team who completely gutted their team, resigned to 6 or 10 new players that are rated world class, perform with Arsenal in the recruitment department, can't always overspend. Evening to you, mate. I know you watch my channel as well. Thank you, mate. Mate, the problem we've got, right, is a lot of the fans, you're right, they overhype the players. Yeah. As soon as I mentioned, right, I see, and big up whoever put that out on Instagram from AFTV's account. It was a picture of Lacazette saying back him. Yeah. So I put a comment in saying sell him with an asterisk. Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ, the fucking meltdowns, Claude. Yeah. You haven't got a clue what you're talking about. How dare you say sell Lacazette? Why? He's got less fucking goals every season than Olivier Giroud. Yeah? Is this where we are? Oh, you can't sell Lacazette. He's world class. A world class striker does not go one fucking year without a goal away from home. Man's got 1 yellow card away in a year. That's more than he scored goals. Yeah? He's not scored a goal since December the 5th. We're nearly on February the 5th. That's 2 months. Do you remember when Giroud went 4 months?
Yeah.
We're in Giroud territory with this guy, yeah? But, oh, how dare you say sell Lacazette? Why? We can get money for him and he's fucking average. Yeah? Sorry. That's how it is. Bin him in the summer. Go and buy Timo Werner. Go and buy a midfielder or something. Go and buy a centre-back. Put Martinelli in as number 2 and Aubameyang as the number 1. Yeah? We've already got the ready-made replacement, who, by the way, has scored double the amount of goals as this apparent world-class Lacazette. So, I don't get it. But the same with Ozil. I've seen people saying, oh, he was all right yesterday. He weren't that bad. Fuck me, the expectations of this club are in the gutter. Yeah, seriously, they are in the gutter.
Well, this is the trouble. We have a fan base that, I don't know. I think they don't see the real picture sometimes. I don't know. I mean, by the way, on the ratings, I'll do the fans because I was there yesterday and I thought they were great again. I'm going to give the fans an 8 out of 10 because to get up at 5 o'clock, a lot of them getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning to sing their hearts out despite watching that or what is that performance is quite great. I think it's brilliant. And mate, I didn't get. I had 4 hours sleep the night before, and to be clear, I wish I'd stayed home and had that extra hour, few hours sleep because it was dire. It was dire.
To watch, like I said earlier, paint watches Arsenal dry at the minute.
Yeah, exactly. Let's have any more before we go.
Let me read this one out, Claude. Right, this was a tweet. Yeah, Feng Sports has put this in the comment. Right, somebody tweeted this apparently. Yeah. Anyone who watched the game without being blinded by their agendas would see that Ozil was our best defensive player yesterday. The things that were good often came through him. And that, my friend, is exactly why I cannot wait for him to be binned. Yeah, so thank you for sharing that. But, mate, if you go through Twitter, there is thousands upon thousands upon thousands of tweets like that from divs that haven't got a clue about football. They couldn't care less about Arsenal. It's all about Mesut Ozil having a great game. Yeah? They ain't getting up the next day going, oh, well, that was crap. We drew. Yeah? They're sitting there going, well, at least Ozil had a 9.2569 fucking XG. Who cares?
And that is where the problem lies, is because now players have a fan base as well as clubs. And that is, I mean, look at his fan base. How many millions?
He's got more followers on social media than Arsenal Football Club.
Right,
when Real Madrid, when he got binned by Ancelotti, a proper manager, and Ancelotti said he was a bitch and got rid of him. Yeah, real talk. He actually called him a bitch and said he weren't good enough. He's a bitch and sold him. Yeah. Do you think he genuinely wanted to come to us? We were the only club that would take him. Yeah. Why didn't all of these other clubs in world football queue up for world-class Mesut Ozil? Why was it only us that wanted him? Because he's fucking average. Yeah, he's average. He could only last 60 minutes in Madrid every fucking week. Do you know what I'm saying? Now we're playing him, and he's the Lord Saviour. Let me tell you this, right?
What I will say,
right? Let me just say this, yeah? Right? Because I am an expert on Mesut Ozil. Get me on Mastermind, I'll get 10 out of 10, right? Because the amount of stats I've had thrown at me over the years for this geezer is unreal. Let me ask everyone this that loves him off, right? From the day we signed him for 42.5 million quid to the very last day of his contract, including the transfer fee, the wages on the first deal, image rights, agent fee, then the new contract with image rights, a little kickback to the agent, £153 million. There's not one person who's actually thinking logically that can tell me he's been worth that. Yeah, I'm sorry, £153 million. Let that sink in. That is a disgrace. We still got to pay that geezer 24 million quid from now to the end of his contract. 24 million pound. The geezer's robbing the club blind.
I missed a super chat from Liam. Could you get it up, Lee?
I don't have that problem, Claude.
I don't know what it was. Not my system is completely down tonight. I don't know what's going
Alexander
on.
says Giroud ahead of Lacazette at the World Cup. Exactly. Liam Bryan says, "Big up yourselves, fellas. Love the content. Thank you, lads."
Thank you very much, Lee. That's Liam. Thank you very much, Liam. Right. We're going to wrap this up now because I know Lee. What time is it in over there?
It's midnight. I got my wife waiting patiently for a phone call.
yeah, exactly. So I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you so much, Lee, for coming on, mate. Thank you. And
no worries, man. Listen, I've cleared up the chat room.
Thank you for standing in while I went missing.
You did an Ozil.
I've done an Ozil. Yeah, I went missing for. I don't know what happened,
there were so many idiots. Watch it back here. There were so many idiots in your chat room.
I know, mate.
Like some disgusting stuff, man. But this is the thing, yeah. They just they're all going to school tomorrow, man. I just sit here and laugh. Yeah, I'll update them on Instagram when I'm sat by the pool again tomorrow.
I do apologise for that, Lee. I didn't.
Chill, man. Listen, I know you're not the most tech savvy person on the planet. Yeah, neither am I. Exactly. But when it comes to YouTube, I know how to talk people through saying to get saying. So I'm now a moderator on your channel. The whole chat room is now clean. It's not just idiots spamming with some outlandish crap just to one day for 5 seconds. You know what I'm saying?
One day I'll get used to it, but I've learned a lesson tonight. Just put this whole thing on my own data rather than the Wi-Fi that's in this place. It's really bad, man. Really, really bad. Okay, thanks, Lee, and thanks everyone for joining us.
Yeah, big up everyone in the chat.
No, I'll be still coming on now and again because there's no football now for us. But there is a Premier League program at the weekend, isn't there? Even though
I'm going to do a watch along. I should have said this on my stream earlier. I'm going to do a watch along on Wednesday for the Tottenham Southampton replay.
Oh,
so, yeah! If you want to pop on for that, mate, Chig's coming on. Me and Chig are doing that. So if you want to come on for that, mate, more than welcome. And we can sit there and see if Southampton can beat Tottenham, because that's probably about.
If I can get the thing up on my other thing on here, I'll definitely come on. Yeah, but anyway, Spurs, Southampton. I think they'll win that one. I've got a feeling it's going to. You know what's going to happen? We're going to play them in the quarterfinals, Tottenham, or in the semis. I've got that feeling. We've got a buy, really, haven't we, Portsmouth?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So, right. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for coming on. Probably be back later on in the week. Take care and enjoy Tuesday.
Nice one. See you all later.